Hello everybody, it is Neil Cole in the Museum of Classic Sci-Fi with a lockdown report. So what have I been up to in lockdown? Well, it's been a very weird time, but I'm a great believer in trying to do the best you can with what time you get. And one of the things I've always struggled with in my life, because I've had to keep paying the bills like most of us, is having time to do much, and everything's been late at night. This whole museum was done in the early hours of mornings, often after I've taught for a day, and weekends and holiday times. But the lockdown means that people aren't coming here, so I can pull out large sheets of glass like these ones behind me, and if I just move around here, I can lay out costumes and get them ready. And there's one on the floor here, I don't know if you can see, it's a huge costume, this. It goes right around the corner in sections. But one of the things I can do as well is get my tools in and start doing some proper sort of joinery. I'm not a joiner, just to be clear, I'm not a joiner. I'm not a builder, but like anything, I will have a go at anything, including cooking shepherd's pies, if you've been on my Facebook page recently. Anyway, terrible cook. Anyway, but this wall here is one that, it was a bit of a boring wall. It had this folder in here from the Green Death documentary and the Unit Years documentary used on screen on the DVDs. A lovely little piece made by Steve Broster. And I also had some Andrew Scaletta artwork, but it was a bit bare. Got this lovely Andrew Scaletta one here and Steyer over here from the Monsters book. But it was bare, and I'd got this wonderful painting from Colin Howard from the Macra Terror. This is his gorgeous artwork of the TARDIS console room, which had all the characters positioned around on different elements, on layers. And he very kindly sent me his plan for it, which shows you the Dr. Polly and Jamie around the TARDIS console. And also there's the scanner, bits of his details. So I got this framed with bits of artwork floating on top. And it's a great piece, but I needed to somehow make space. Now, I don't know if you can see here, but below where my hand is, I'd kind of left deliberately bare because I just thought, well, it's sort of like a scrape line, you know, having taught for many years, I know what children are like. And I thought, well, if I keep it blank, I can just top it up with emulsion, which I do so often, but once every couple of weeks I'll go around with my emulsion. A bit like here, underneath Steyer. I'll go around with the emulsion and clean it up. But I need to make space, I want to make this more interesting. It looked a bit bland when you came through. And so what I've done is I've managed to cut out a section of wall and inserted this lovely piece. So it's actually set back, and also cut out the explanatory plaque piece. Now it sounds like a little job, but I was on days cutting this out because I put bits of timber behind here, done all sorts. It wasn't what I imagined. I thought I was just going to jigsaw around, it'll be a piece of cake. Nope. No. And then trying to get this to sit in properly. And I don't know if you've ever marked any wood out to cut. You sort of mark it, cut it, and then you end up cutting it about a billion times. Anyway, I'm delighted with it because if I stand back, I don't know if you can see, but when you open this door now, you've got a much stronger display. And I've also added some extra pictures here. Another little piece from Colin, from the Macra Terror. It's a prison door. Beautiful little bit of artwork. And this is a really special piece. This is a letter written from Deborah Watling's mum. Deborah Watling, of course, played Victoria, and it's Deborah Watling's mother wrote this in about 67, I think, and it mentions a daughter's time in Doctor Who and a husband who played Professor Travers. And in here, the letter talks about Jamie and all the characters and how happy Jack Watling was to get a second Doctor Who. So it's a wonderful piece, and that's a Star Trek panel that's just fallen off. And it's a beautiful piece of work, and so I framed that letter. And the thing was, Deborah Watling's family used to come and stay in Allendale for years. It was their holiday, and they stayed at Allendale Hall with Deborah Watling's mum's friend, who this was written to. So it's a lovely little piece, connects it nicely to the village. Anyway, I digress. Here we go. That's what I've been doing in lockdown. That's one of the things I've been doing in lockdown, just one of many. I don't know if you can see in here. Ooh, through there, I've pulled out this entire display and I'm adding all sorts into there. I'm not going to show everything because I want. We're going to have a reopening. It's going to be fantastic, and I'm saving quite a few nice surprises. It's going to be very, very different. Huge amount of new things in to see. Anyway, I'm going to crack on. Hope everyone's staying safe and well. Ta-da! Bye-bye.